Gary Johnson, the Libertarian Party's candidate for president, made history yesterday by earning the most raw votes in his party's history. It's no secret that votes for third-party candidates typically come at the expense of Republicans. So did Johnson cost Romney the election? Let's talk right now to political strategist Roger Stone. Good morning to you.
Steve?
People think back to when Ross Perot, many feel, cost George Herbert Walker Bush the election to Bill Clinton, who won with, 39% or something like that. Yep. What sort of damage did Gary Johnson do to Mitt Romney?
There's really no evidence that his votes came disproportionately from Romney. I think he took votes from both Obama and Romney, and he won the votes of some people who may not have voted at all. He did get 1 million votes, 1.2 million really. He fell, short of the 5% you need to get your party federal funding to become a permanent party. I kind of know how Teddy Roosevelt felt when he became a bull moose now.
No kidding, the third party. Interestingly enough, Herman Cain yesterday suggested that perhaps it's time for another third party because the two parties that we have right now economically aren't really fixing our problems.
Well, they're really very similar. They're both for foreign intervention. They're both for deficit spending. They're both for the Patriot Act. They're both for the war on drugs. The two parties have really become, despite their rhetoric, almost identical.
But they're different on social issues, and that's one of the things about the Libertarian Party. And particularly, Gary Johnson had talked about legalizing pot, and that explains why in Washington State he wound up with 1%. In Colorado, he wound up with 1.3% of the vote because pot was also on the ballots in both those states.
Yeah, I think the country's ready for someone who is a fiscal and economic conservative, but socially tolerant. Mm-hmm. That's where the majority of the people are. The problem, of course, is that we have a duopoly. So the big parties, the two major parties, control ballot access, who gets in the debates, which is crucial, and in the end, it's really about money. Ross Perot got 19% as a third-party candidate, but he also spent $10 million of his own money, so he was taken seriously.
So if there's a really rich libertarian out there, they would have a better shot.
And my phone number is...
All right. Roger Stone, always a pleasure.
Great to be with you.
All right.